gives the details of what happened at 6:52 p.m. on Monday, on the 10th of November, and that seems to be seared into our minds now. An i20 bursting into flames right outside the iconic Red Fort in the very heart of the national capital, leaving many people dead and lots more injured. But a lot still remains shrouded in mystery. What really happened at that time and even before that? What transpired in the run-up to that massive explosion? Was it planned or was it a panic attack? As India's top security agencies piece together the puzzle around Delhi's first major blast in last 13 years, India's 10-11 pattern is pointing towards a cold, calculated and a coordinated conspiracy, but one that may have fatally ended in a hasty move under pressure. Let's put out exactly what may have happened and what the preliminary investigations suggest. Now, as far as Dr. Umar is concerned, attempting to relocate or to dispose of something that lacked full explosive potential, and this also indicated by the lack of crater being formed after the explosion and no projectiles being detected. So exactly why did the i20 go up in flames at the red light? Was it pre-planned or was it accidental? While the exact details are yet to be determined, top sources in the know suggest that Dr. Omar's movement was caused by panic and desperation due to raids carried out by the security agencies to nab the members of the Faridabad terror module. Now, the raids by security agencies across multiple locations in Delhi, NCR and Pulwama recovering significant quantities of explosives and are believed to have led the suspect to act hastily and mounting pressure.
That brings me to the biggest exclusive news break. This will change everything you knew so far and the details that no one else has. Scoop number one from very high sources. Times Now knows that this i20 that went up in flames was carrying 80 kilograms of explosive material, ammonium nitrate. Explosive material 80 kgs. This was what the agencies has not been able to detect so far, and this was the 80 kgs that doctor wanted to take and run away, and this, however, was found with no detonators or a timer at the spot. And here comes the clincher that proves that it was not a planned attack. Times Now has learned that the police already had Dr. Umar's picture and details with them. Look at this tweet from the Jammu and Kashmir police that we're putting up right here on our screens. Jammu and Kashmir police put this up. You can run, but you can't hide. 6:10 p.m. November 10, 2025. This, you can run, but you can't hide. This is the Jammu Kashmir police tweet that I'm putting up. At 6:10 when they tweeted, they had already flashed his picture to their counterparts in Haryana. They had flashed these pictures to their counterparts in Delhi, and the manhunt for Dr. Umar, the terrorist who was planning something big, came up. This was the reason. First, in the morning, the cache of 3,000 kilograms of ammonium nitrate was caught, and then this was the dead giveaway that his picture was being circulated and he was trying to run and hide. And if I can pull out two pictures that will tell you the story. One at the toll plaza where you can see him wearing a mask. And that picture will tell you why he was trying to hide his face, simply because he didn't want to get identified. And that picture, if you look at the slide here, this is the car that was going, this is his picture. He has a mask on, trying to avoid the cameras, CCTVs, and probably knowing that he had been identified and therefore running for his life, transporting this explosive material because he thought his game was up and he panicked. He panicked and ran from Badarpur right up to New Okhla industrial area and then went on to Red Fort, where he stood in the parking for 209 minutes. The CCTV footage confirms it was Dr. Umar. I can tell you 100% that the man who was blown up in that explosion was Dr. Umar. Got off his car twice to use a washroom, a public washroom, sat inside the car waiting for the traffic to increase. And this traffic, when it would increase, he wanted to slip away unnoticed. That was his plan. He knew he had no other options left.